More than 25 years ago, a mysterious black mark suddenly appeared in the palm of 12-year-old Danielle's hand. It looked like a birthmark, but Danielle insisted it had never been there before. The mark never disappeared. Danielle says it is still in her palm today, and according to her, it appeared at the beginning of 3 terrifying nights when deceased members of her family came to visit her. In 2001, 12-year-old Danielle was living with her family in Bonnygate, St. Mary. The house they had moved into never felt peaceful. Family members heard unexplained voices, noticed movements from the corners of their eyes, and sometimes watched furniture break without anyone touching it. But what happened to Danielle began somewhere else, at her grandmother's grave. One day, Danielle sat on the grave of Miss Agatha, the adopted grandmother she had grown up knowing and loving. While Danielle was sitting there, a voice suddenly called her name. Danielle! Startled, she jumped up from the grave. Shortly afterward, she noticed the strange black mark in her palm. That night, Danielle saw 3 people inside the house. There was Miss Agatha. Beside her stood Danielle's maternal biological grandmother, a woman who had died before Danielle ever met her, and one of Danielle's deceased cousins. The 3 spirits did not explain why they had come. They simply stood there, watching her. The following night, they returned. By then, Danielle was so frightened that she could barely eat or sleep. Her family knew something had deeply disturbed her, but the visitations were not finished. On the 3rd night, the 3 figures appeared again. This time, they approached her. Miss Agatha told Danielle not to be afraid.
Look behind
she then
the counter
revealed where
for
her
your
mother
mother's
could find a
things.
missing knife and several important documents. They were hidden behind a counter. Then Danielle's biological grandmother spoke. She assured Danielle that she was watching over her and would always protect her. For a long time, Miss Yvonne had searched for the missing items without success. When Danielle delivered the message, the family was hesitant. The area behind the counter was extremely difficult to reach, and Danielle could not have placed anything there herself. But when the family finally searched behind it, they found the knife and documents exactly where Miss Agatha said they would be. Nothing was damaged. Danielle also described her biological grandmother, despite never knowing her or seeing her photograph. Her relatives reportedly recognized the woman from Danielle's description and revealed her identity. The experience left Danielle traumatized for nearly 2 weeks, but the strangest evidence was the mark that appeared after she heard her name called at the grave. It did not fade. It did not disappear when the visitations ended. 25 years later, Danielle says the black mark is still visible in the palm of her hand, a permanent reminder of the day she sat on her grandmother's grave and the dead followed her home.